And I'm trying to think of how many college coaches have come to the NFL and been successful other than Jimmy Johnson. And let's just focus on recent. Let's focus on Urban Meyer, Matt Rhule, Cliff Kingsbury. I really do believe that the guys who come from college, who don't have extensive NFL experience, just don't even know how to begin the week in and week out, game in and game out grind of having a system but constantly tinkering to stay ahead of what the opponent is doing. Whether you're getting ahead of what they're doing and spotting their tendencies and cracking their code, or you're guarding your system against your code being cracked. Remember, there was the stuff from Dan Orlovsky a few weeks ago about where Christian McCaffrey lines up in shotgun. When he's a step back, it's a run. When he's even with the quarterback, it's an RPO or a pass, and Rhule bristled at that. It made me wonder, is he even aware of his own tendencies? Is he even self-scouting? Like, I don't get the impression they do that nearly as much at the college level as they do at the NFL level. And I just can't help but wonder, Chris, whether the Kingsburys, the Rhules, the Urban Meyers of the world just don't even have it on their radar screen as something they need to be obsessed about week in and week out.
Mike, I don't think you're far off here. I think that's a very real, tangible thing you're talking about. It's what you're saying is lack of week-to-week game plan-specific stuff on the offensive side of the ball. Yeah, in college, you could just have your core of plays, and really, for the most part of the year, you just go, oh, wait, this team plays quarters? All right, we'll go to this part of the core of plays. Oh, this team plays Tampa 2? Well, we'll just go to this play. And the NFL, it's just not that easy. In the NFL, you could be playing a team that goes, wait, they're playing Tampa 2 on this side, and they're playing man-to-man over here. Or they're playing cover 3 over here, and they're playing cover 2 over here. So you can't just go, oh, my core of plays will work. And I think that's what you're specifically talking about, and that's what we talk about with Cliff Kingsbury. You know, it's the same thing. You're right. There's a lack of an element of like, ooh, what exactly are they attacking? It just seems like they call plays. And, yeah, I don't disagree with you, Mike, there, that there's an element of that. That's why the college game is different than the NFL game. The NFL game is way more tactical, way more cerebral, way more situational. And, of course, there's no 20-hour rule. So there's lots of time to put in crazy defenses. And these are professionals who are living this. And the smartest guys on your college teams are the ones that are in the NFL playing football. So I think that's a very real element that you bring up for sure.
I remember when Rich Rodriguez was coaching at West Virginia, we went to all the games, and he had like 5 plays.
That's right. Right.
But his guys were faster than the other guys, so it didn't matter. You could walk up to the line of scrimmage and say, hey, here's what we're doing on this play. Try to stop us. And that's the thing. You don't have that talent differential at the NFL level.
No.
The talent is so compressed. You've got to have the maniacal Bill Belichick, Sean Payton guy that's working all night long in the laboratory, studying. Where do I get my edge? How do I plan for this? How are they going to attack this? And I'm hard-pressed to think of many college coaches in the past 30 years that have been successful other than Jimmy Johnson.
Well, no, and Jimmy Johnson, to your point, you know, he wasn't that guy really a whole lot. He had North Turner that helped him, but they were a little bit in just like, hey, we're gonna be, you know, the basics. We're gonna out-hit you, out-physical you. And I don't mean to discredit them. They did have game plan specifics too, but, you know, I think what you're talking about is very real here, Mike, and you see that. There was a lack of recognition, I think, of that aspect from Matt Rhule. I think there was. I mean, you know, Joe Brady, college offensive coordinator. Okay, what did we talk about? I mean, we were in week 4 last year, and you heard me saying, right? Damn, they don't do anything. It's the second quarter, and I've seen this play 7 times already. So you don't think the defense of the other team's kind of ready for it, right? And then the year's over, and I mean, I don't know. You hire the guy that everybody said the same damn thing about him with the New York Giants. Hey, there's nothing to the offense. It's basic. It's the second quarter. I've seen this play 8 times already. So you're going, well, here we go, part 2. And we got the same results. We got the same shitty offense the second year in a row in Carolina. And I feel bad for Baker Mayfield because people are going to look at him and go, oh, Baker Mayfield. And I'm going to go, no. As we've talked, when there's crap around you and you're around crap, you're going to smell like crap too, and that's unfortunate. You know, and here we are. Yeah, it's year 5 for Baker Mayfield, and what is this? his fourth coaching offensive coordinator. It's just that's where I feel for Baker a little bit in this situation. I know he's hurt, but I just give him a little love.
Well, he should have just stayed in Cleveland then and taken his $19+ million and said, I'm not cutting my salary for $4 million. He chose to go to that spot. Somebody should have told him, Baker, this probably isn't going to end well for you. You're going to a coach who's clearly on the hot seat with an offensive coordinator who's a failed former head coach, but the coach on the hot seat can't hire anybody better because anybody better is not going to go there because he knows everybody's job is riding on what he does the first 5 weeks of the season. Case in point, the coach got fired. So Baker never should have gone there. Baker should have just said, my salary's fully guaranteed at $19 million plus. I'm staying here. Deal with me. You want to cut me? Cut me, but I'm staying here. And if I have to take a year off, so be it. Deshaun Watson took a year off, and he got a $250 million contract on the back end. I know Watson more accomplished than Baker Mayfield, but I think it's better to not play at all, Chris, than to have a bad year of film the teams are going to have to parse through and justify to their fans if they're going to make Baker Mayfield their starting quarterback come 2023. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.